Hold up, y'all. Y'all already know what time it is. This is legal money. This is the recap of week 5 on the week 6. And I gotta say, there's right about now, we swap teams in both leagues. If you didn't have a good team in the other league, you got a better team over here. So, so now is the chance to let everybody see what's what. You know what I mean? However you going to twerk, is however you going to twerk. But let's get into it. Let's get into this recap. First up, we had this game wasn't played. This was the Fed Sim. We had myself against the Bills. We got some work to do over here in Jacksonville, but we up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? Anytime you come in and play against teams like Buffalo, Live Kid, you gotta come prepared. You know what I mean? And we just now it's not the time to play certain teams when you try to figure things out. You know what I mean? So, we in the course to figure things out over there in Jacksonville. You know what I mean? The highlight of that team is Trevor Lawrence. But defense needs some work, secondary and things like that. But one thing about me, I'm always up for the challenge. You know what I'm saying? I'll play with anybody and figure it out. It may take a little bit to figure out than what it would with other teams, but we up for the challenge. But nevertheless, Buffalo, they're off to a good start. You know what I mean? So they won this one 35-15. Then we had this was a force, but the Falcons was dominating this game, and the game cut out. But even in the force, you can see the Falcons still dominated this game. So they won this one 52-7. And it was crazy because this score was getting out of control even when they was playing. So even setting the force, as you can see, it still went crazy. Colts and Titans. Colts won this one 24-14 over the Titans. Colts is off to a good start. You know what I'm saying? He's off to a great start. This win right here, put him to 4-1 on the year, I believe. Then we had Lions and Panthers. Lions won this one 59-21. Lions straight dominated this game. There's certain guys that I'm seeing, that's definitely not having the type of start that they probably thought they would. You know what I mean? And, Norm is one of them guys that, I remember last Madden, he was definitely feeling the morale was high. The morale ain't too high right now. He got to figure some things out. You know what I mean? And right now he's struggling. He's struggling with this Panther team, but this Panther team got some good pieces. So, if he could just put it together, he should be all right. Because Bryce Young definitely got a bright future. I mean, that's a good young quarterback to have to build with. But right now the Panthers can't get out their own way. Giants and Dolphins. Bat won this one 38-14. To me, the surprising thing is the score, not that Bat won. I would have never thought that Pearl would have lost like this, but I gotta say, Pearl right now looking like he's
accessibility shortcuts 20 items.
Pearl's looking like he's trying to figure some things out right now. You know what I mean? He haven't quite adapted to this Madden yet. You gotta remember, this game ain't been out that long. I mean, yeah, it came out in August. We in October, but even still, it's not like guys be on the game 24/7. A lot of guys don't even play until they got a league game. I'm one of them guys. On top of going back to last Madden, I had stopped playing for a few seasons that was left. So there are guys still trying to figure this out. This Madden is not like the last one. It's different. Some guys are learning that. The plays they was cheesing with on the last one, they're not able to cheese with on this one, and that's why they're struggling. No, I'm not talking about Pearl, but I'm just saying, like, this is a whole different game. You know what I mean? Things that you was able to do last one, you're not able to do on this one, and it's going to take some figuring out. But hey, I like the fact that they took a lot of that cheese stuff out on the last one, personally. So, people still trying to find a niche. This is only year one over here in LM League. You know what I mean? In the other league, and we just now started season 2, so it's still early. You know, people still trying to get the cobwebs off. You know what I mean? So, you know, but good win for Bap. I mean, you know, Bap is taking the Giants. You know what I mean? And got the Giants looking like the NFC Ravens. You know, people was always saying about what he can only do with the Ravens, but then when he take another team and dominate, you know, then what can you say about that? And if you want to say, well, Daniel Jones is a scrambling quarterback, yeah, but Daniel Jones ain't Lamar. Let's not get it twisted, all right? A lot of people, if they had the Giants, would not be able to do what he's doing with the Giants right now. So I just wanted to say that, you know, but some people just adapt to things faster than others, you know? So Giants off to a great start. Saints and Aviators. Saints, that's Murph. He won this one 41-10, straight domination. Aviators, I don't know. I think that's the Patriots, I think. I'm not mistaken. If you're the Patriots, you don't want to lose like this, right? Because the strong suit of the team is the defense. So you don't mind losing 17-10 because the offense need work, but the defense is set. You know, so if you're giving up 40-something points, then that means this season is not going to do any type of wonders for this Patriots team over there. But good win for the Saints. Then we had Bengals and Cards. Bengals won this one 44-0. Money Mascot is still undefeated over there. He got them Bengals. He got the Bengals looking like something special. I mean, they are something special. They are a good team, but you know, he finally got his hands on a quarterback that he don't have to build. He got his hands on the quarterback that's already made, and he's doing work with them. You know what I mean? He's doing work with them. Cardinals is definitely having a tough time over here. But again, like I say, if he stay consistent and stay with it, he'll only improve game by game. But, you know, he's definitely taken some hard lessons so far in the early part of the season. My prediction is next season he'll be playing better. If he sticks with it and keep playing his games in this season, come next season he'll play better. I'm not saying he'll turn around and win the playoffs. I don't know how far off he is, but I know he'll be better next season than he is this season, should he stay with it. Then we had Eagles and Rams. Eagles straight dominated the Rams in this one, 49-14. DK got the Eagles looking good. If I'm not mistaken, the Eagles also was undefeated. So Eagles and Bengals, undefeated teams. I don't know if the Giants undefeated. I think the Giants lost one. But I know for a fact the Eagles and Bengals are two undefeated teams. Bills was undefeated, but he just lost to the Giants. So he now has one loss on the season. But Eagles off to a great start. They won 49-14. Broncos and Jets. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised that Calm is struggling with the Jets right now. They are 0-5 on the season after this loss. You know, I expected Calm to play better with this Jets team than what he's doing. You know, but you know, Carnage wasn't going to allow himself to be the team that the Jets got their first victory over. So he took care of business early. He won 48-23. Next we had Chiefs and Vikings. Chiefs won this one 28-7. Chiefs, I'm about to say Chiefs undefeated, but no, they have one loss too. So we definitely got to get them power rankings out. Power rankings will be out after these predictions. Power rankings got to be out. We got to get these power rankings out. Some guys is balling, so they deserve to be up there in the power rankings. But good win for the Chiefs. Vikings, you know, Vikings is the dude that played with us, and not last Madden, but the Madden before. You know what I mean? But he's not off to the best of starts. But you know, let's see what happens come next season with this Vikings team. You know, he gotta add some pieces over there. You know, we know what he has, but right now he's just not able to, you know, get into his bag and do what he want to do. Then we had Niners and Cowboys, and man, this game went a way that I would never seen coming. But then again, you know, this is Dre. You know, Dre will play a game like this where he had a ton of turnovers. You know what I mean? So, that's just what it is. But, there's one thing I know about, teams, and I got to say, this 49er teams fits Corvallis like a glove, right? Because they are designed to do just what he like to do, run the ball and play defense. And that's what this 49er team is built off of. You know what I mean? So this team fits Corvallis like a glove. And right now, I believe he too is undefeated, if I'm not mistaken. So he's off to a great start too. But this is straight annihilation in this one. They put up, you might as well say, 60 points on the Cowboys. Don't know what's going on over there at the Cowboys, but you cannot take losses like that, home or away. I don't care where you at. You know what I mean? But terrible loss for the Cowboys, and great win for the Niners. Now moving on to Week 6. Current week that we are at, we had Chiefs and Broncos division AFC West rival game. I know the Broncos would like to have played better than this, but didn't happen. Chiefs dominated them 34-9. Good win for the Chiefs. A tough loss to the Broncos to lose like this, right? But I tell you one thing: the next time they play, the Broncos can't lose like this. If he does, that will do something to the psyche. You know what I mean? That will do something to the psyche should he get dominated again. But good win for the Chiefs. Ravens and Titans. Curious to see how this game go, right? Because going as in lately, Rico been playing pretty good ball. I gotta give him. I gotta tip my hat to him. He's been playing pretty good ball. So, him going against the Ravens team, I'm pretty interested to see how this play out. I'm gonna take Lamar, but this game is definitely can go the Titans' way. Unless he just let Lamar just be Lamarvelous. I think Titans. I like his chances to win this, but I'm gonna take the Ravens. But I think it'll be close. I'll take the Ravens. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 24-20. 24-20 Ravens over the Titans. Next, we got the Commanders and Falcons. After I do this too, like I said, I'm gonna do the power rankings. You know what I'm saying, to get the power rankings going on, and see what's what. Tomorrow is the advance, right? Yeah, tomorrow is the advance. Almost lost track. So yeah, Falcons and Commanders. Killer Kev. Killer Kev is a good player. Trust me. Don't judge him on his first season, right? Even if he go into 500, don't judge him on that. You know what I'm saying? But I'm telling you, after this off season, watch Killer Kev with this Washington team. Next season, Duke can ball. This game hasn't been played yet. I'm guessing they're going to try to set something up, soon. But I gotta say though, the Falcons, they off to a hot start. I'm gonna take the Falcons to win this, but trust me, if the Commanders won this game, I would not be surprised. But I'm gonna take the Falcons to win this one. I'm gonna go 31-24. Vikings and Bears, Paper Chase going against Jay Beasley. That's Jeff. Both teams not off to the greatest of starts. I'm gonna go Vikings in this one. It seems like the Bears got a lot of work to do. So I like the Vikings even though they're on the road. I'll take Minnesota to win this one, 27-17. Next we got Seahawks and Bengals. Money Mascot undefeated record at home, going against the Seattle Seahawks team who only has one loss in the season. So he's off to a great start. I expected it to be a good game. The one thing the Seahawks know he cannot do is let the Bengals come out and just put up as many points as he wants. The Seahawks defense must slow down this Bengals pass attack. I mean, it's no secret what the Bengals going to come out and do. He'll come out and pass 30, 40 times if he can. I think the Seahawks defense matches up pretty well, honestly, with this Bengals wide receiver core. So I like the Seahawks' chances in this one. Honestly, this game got a possible upset written on it. But I'm gonna go with the Bengals because they're at home. If they were Seattle, I think I would take Seattle, honestly. But I'm gonna take Cincinnati. Because one thing about streaks, right? Like I always tell you, y'all always hear what I say. The one thing about streaks is that streaks are always gonna be broken. If you're on the losing streak, you're bound to win one, and if you're on the winning streak, you're bound to lose one. Now, the Bengals is 5-0, so if they lose, there's no biggie. But that'll definitely jolt the Seahawks in the right direction because he would love to be the first team to give the Bengals a loss. So this game definitely matters. And plus, the Bengals want to keep rolling, right? He don't want to come in and lose to the Seahawks, let Seahawks come into his building. So this game is definitely going to have some, you know, I don't want to say high stakes, but definitely some stakes is on the line. You know what I mean? Definitely just to make a point. This is a competitive, like these leagues are competitive. So, when you see yourself matched up against certain guys, you feel like, all right, cool, we got to play this guy. It's time to bring our A game. So I'm curious to see how this one play out, but I like the Seahawks' chances in this one. I'm gonna keep this one close. I'm gonna go Bengals. Well, I tell you this though, if the Seahawks let the Bengals score over 30 points, the Seahawks gonna lose. He can't let the Bengals crack that 30. So I'm gonna say Bengals in this one. I'm gonna say 27 to 20. 27-20 Bengals over the Seahawks. Niners and Browns. Carlisle's got the Niners looking like a machine over there, so I'm going with the Niners in this one. They going into Cleveland. I love they chances in this one, so I take the Niners to jump all over the Browns. I'll go Niners 42, Browns 17. Next we got Saints and the Bisons. I'm gonna take Saints in this one. Bisons, it's the Texans. They definitely got some figuring out to do over there, so I'll take the Saints to win this one. Final score: Saints 34, Bisons. I'll go. I'll go 16, 34-16. Next, we have myself against the Colts. Major win for us. Like I said, this Jags team, we definitely needed that one in a major way. Colts is in first, on sitting pretty in division. He only had one loss on the year. We had 5 losses. So that's our first win of the season. But I tell you one thing, if there was a time to get our first W, it was this game right here. Because even though we off to a terrible start, giving the Colts their second loss was huge. The Colts had a chance to put his foot on a division neck. And sometimes when you don't do that and you leave just a little bit of room, you find yourself in a position that you'd rather not be in. So this is a big time win for us. But like I said, this Jags team need work, but we're here for the challenge. One game at a time, and we'll let the chips fall where they may. But good win for the Jags. Next we got Panthers and Dolphins. Dolphins, I think they got about 2 losses on the year, but he's been playing good ball, but it's just that, the loss he just took was a bad loss. But, he's going to get the Panther team right now that I don't think is playing with much confidence. So I'm going to go Miami in this one, and I'll go Dolphins 35, Panthers 20. Lions and Bucks, major factor going against Trey Dog. Bucks, they're not off to the hottest starts. They off to a pretty slow start. Trey Dog been looking good with them Lions, so I'm going with Lions in this one on the road. Give me Detroit over Bucks. I'm going to say 28-14. Next, we had the Aviators win against the Raiders. Aviators won 45-24. Good showing on the road for them. Like I said, I was just talking about this Patriots offense last week, but the offense stepped up big this week, so good win for the Aviators. Then we had Jets and Eagles. Oh, upset of the week. The Jets get their first win of the season, and man, do they get it against a team that was undefeated. Just like in real life, the Jets take out the Eagles. The Eagles didn't have no losses in this league. The Jets gave them their first loss. In real life, the Eagles didn't have no losses. The Jets gave them their first loss. So this joint played out just like how I did in real life. Just the score was different. Good win for the Jets, right? Anytime you get a win like this definitely could start a win streak. This builds momentum. This builds, that confidence up, right? Because, anytime you could give an undefeated team their first loss, you want to stick to that script. You want to say, all right, whatever we did to get that win, we got to stay with it. So let's see if the Jets can turn this around with a win right here over the Eagles. But great win for this Jets team at home. Cardinals and Rams, E-ball going against CBA World. CBA World has been getting punished by everybody. But I will tell you this, CBA World, if there was a time to turn your season around and get yourself in the win column, this would be the game to do it. Because E-ball has definitely been off to a terrible start in everywhere that you can imagine. Now I'm going to take the Rams to win this, but if you look around this fourth quarter and see this game tied or close, do not be alarmed. I will take the Rams to win this, but I'm actually going to take it to be close. I'm going to take the Rams in this one 28, Cardinals 24. 28-24, Rams over the Cards. Next, we got Giants and Bills. This was a good game right here. I checked this out. This game was back and forth. Not a lot of defense was played in this one. Both teams was moving the ball at will. But the Giants, they hung on and won this one. They win 38-35. They give Buffalo their first loss, I believe, of the season. So great win for the Giants. Like I said, Giants is looking like they're on a mission over there. So is Buffalo. I mean, this is only Buffalo first loss. They ain't tripping. Yeah, they would like to have win, but nothing to feel bad about. They just came up a little short. Oakland and Cowboys. This is a terrible loss for the Cowboys because you just gave up 50-something points last week, and now you gave up 50 points again back-to-back weeks. The only thing you did was score 31. So I don't know. There's some serious things going on right now in Dallas, but he gonna have to figure it out, He gonna have to figure it out over there. But good win for Oakland, man. Good win. Put up 50 points, so he did something right over there. But yeah, so advances tomorrow. This was just the recap and predictions, and also the recap for the games that was already played. Like I said, we're gonna have the power rankings coming out, so stay tuned for that. And to everybody that's balling, keep doing what you're doing. To everybody that's trying to figure it out, keep playing. But yeah, I'll see y'all on the next fifth quarter. Peace.